Guys, there was a WBC list, WBC list of the fastest fighters, you know, in the history, and they named some fighters. They named, I think, believe Pernell Whitaker, Roy Jones, um, Sugar Ray Leonard, Vasily Lomachenko, and Amir Khan. And a lot of people made, you know, made or gave their opinions about it. Weren't happy. Some people criticizing why the hell is Amir Khan in there, in that list of fighters. You know, he doesn't belong in that list. Some people said, why isn't Manny Pacquiao there? Now I'm gonna make a separate video about the two fighters that I believe were the fastest. Or I'll say it now. I'll make a separate video about it, but I'll tell you, for me, the two fastest fighters that I've ever seen are Khan and Pacquiao. Now, Roy Jones, people say he was quick. I never saw Roy Jones in his prime. Now, obviously, you see highlights and you see videos and stuff, but I never saw his career. You know, especially in his prime, I would have been too young. So, the two guys that I have seen are Mayweather. I mean, not Mayweather. That are Khan and Pacquiao. And these are two of the fastest fighters I've ever seen. Now, I'll talk about those two in a separate video, but let me talk about that list and how Pacquiao's not involved. Firstly, I'm going to go off the fighters that, I don't know, Sugar Ray Leonard, again, was before my time. He was rapid, though. I've seen videos of him. Pernell Whitaker, again, another special fighter, but a defensive genius. Did he have quicker hands than Manny Pacquiao? I'm not sure. I don't think so, if I'm honest. And one fighter that I know that definitely hasn't got quicker hands than Manny Pacquiao is Vasily Lomachenko. When did Vasily Lomachenko's got quick hands? But Vasily Lomachenko's good at everything. He's got good feet. He's got good boxing IQ. Got ring IQ. Now, the fact that they had Amir Khan on that list, what that shows me is when they say the fastest fighter, it's the fastest hands, right? Because otherwise they wouldn't put Amir Khan on that list, because he's not as good as all the other fighters on that list. However, he does have as faster hands as all of them, if not faster than all of them, right? So if we're going off just the fastest hands, there is no way you're telling me Vasily Lomachenko is faster than Manny Pacquiao. And I could say that about a few of them on that list, but I'm only going to say Vasily Lomachenko because he's a current fighter in this era that we're watching, right? And he's an active fighter that we're currently watching. There's no way. I've seen Vasily Lomachenko's virtually every fight. There's no way he has faster hands than Manny Pacquiao, right? He just doesn't. Manny Pacquiao has lightning speed, and Vasily Lomachenko, to me, doesn't come close to his speed. I'm sorry. You know, like I said, Vasily Lomachenko is a brilliant fighter, a complete package, but we're talking about fastest hands here. And there is no way in hell that Vasily Lomachenko has faster hands than Manny Pacquiao. He just doesn't. He just doesn't. Manny Pacquiao has way quicker hands, right, than Vasily Lomachenko. Way quicker hands. And power as well with those hands. Like I said, I don't know how they've made that choice and why they put Lomachenko on there. Is it they just want to keep Lomachenko happy? Because I think he holds... No, actually, they made him the franchise champion, didn't they? So is it that they're trying to build a good relationship with him? I don't know. But it sounds ludicrous to me that Manny Pacquiao's not on that list, if I'm honest, because he's been one of the fastest fighters. And really, when we talk about Manny Pacquiao, we talk about his speed. Everybody talks, when we talk Pacquiao, what's he good at? Speed. You know, his speed is frightening. That's what people say, right? So, for Manny not to be on that list is a bit bizarre. It's a bit bizarre because, like I said, for me, the two fastest fighters that I've seen in this era are Khan and Pacquiao by a mile. Fastest hands, yes, by a mile. The fact they didn't have Mayweather on that list, right, shows that it's not single punches. They're talking about fast hands, like combinations, who can throw quick punches, right? And there's no one better than Khan and Pacquiao at that. Simple as that. You know, so I found that really surprising, leaving Manny Pacquiao off that list, because I do think he's quicker than quite a few. I think probably all of them. You know, apart, like I said, I think Khan was probably quicker than Pacquiao, but I think Pacquiao had speed and power, because Pacquiao used to plant his feet a little bit more than Khan. Khan didn't have power; he just had speed. He was just raw speed, whereas Pacquiao's speed and power. Man, so I don't know. I don't know how they've left him off that list. Has the WBC got some kind of issue with Pacquiao? What? How? I don't know how you can say Lomachenko. I've seen Lomachenko's fights, and even though he's a smaller man, like in terms of he's fighting at smaller weights, he still doesn't look faster. And when we're talking about Manny in his prime, oh my goodness, that speed was ridiculous. And the only guy, like they say, Gary Russell's got quick hands, but even Gary Russell, I don't think is on the level of Khan and Pacquiao. We're talking about really fast hands here. We're talking about punches in bunches, like 6, 7, 8 punches combinations, like unbelievable speed. I do think Pacquiao's speed is not what it was in his prime. It's bound not to be, you know. But you're talking about 2007, 2010 Pacquiao. Oh my goodness, that speed was ridiculous. And there's no way Lomachenko's quicker than that. I'm sorry, there's no way. You know, I don't care what anybody says, but Manny Pacquiao has got way faster hands than Lomachenko. Way faster hands. I'm sorry. So I just think that was ludicrous. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know why they've not put him on that list. But what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.
I want to thank you all for me reaching 7,000 subs. I appreciate your support. Guys, as you can probably see from my channel art, I have recently started Patreon and Blogger. If you were to click on this icon here, it will take you to my Patreon page. And I just want to take you through my Patreon page. So at the minute, I've got 2 options. Hopefully, I will increase this if my Patreon grows. But at the minute, I've got one option, which is $1 a month fan donation, which will obviously help me produce better quality content on YouTube and faster for you guys. And I've got another option of $3 a month for 2 live streams a week discussing boxing with myself. You guys will get to speak to me face to face. And I'll take you to my boxing blog. So if you were to click on this B sign here, it will take you to my boxing blogs, which is this page here. And all you have to do is click on here, and that will take you to my boxing blogs, where you can see all my different articles that I've wrote. So as you can see, I've wrote 6 articles about different topics. So if you want to click on one of my articles, all you got to do is click on this, and it will take you straight to the article, and you can read it, and you can then go back and read the others if you would like. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just highlight this to you. So make sure to read my articles. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. And guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for me reaching 7,000 subs. Guys, I'm out.
So guys, just to continue on, I said I was going to do a separate video about Khan and Pacquiao. Now, they did a list, and obviously they didn't have Pacquiao in there. But let me talk about the 2 fastest fighters that I've obviously seen in terms of hand speed. Amir Khan and Manny Pacquiao, for me, are the quickest guys that I've ever seen. Now, people talk about Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard. I get that. They were obviously before my time. So I didn't really get... I obviously see highlights and videos, and you see how fast their hands were. But of this era that I've been watching since I started watching boxing, the quickest guys that I've seen, and I've seen a lot of quick guys, right? You know, people mention Zab Judah was quick. Zab Judah was rapid, very fast hands. Gary Russell is very quick. There's others as well that are very, very sharp. But 2 of them, when you talk about speed of this current era, there's only 2 names that we talk about in, you know, is Amir Khan and Manny Pacquiao. If you were to say who are the fastest fighters today, like hand speed, obviously Khan and Pacquiao have got older and they're at the end of their careers now. They're not as fast as they used to be. But if you're talking about who was quick, like in this era, and you're talking about hand speed, Khan and Pacquiao were the 2 fastest guys we've seen, right? Khan, in my opinion, had faster hands than Pacquiao, but Pacquiao had speed plus power, which Khan didn't have. Khan didn't have power. Khan had just raw speed. But these are the two fastest guys. Let's be real. Let's be honest. And the fact that they were trained by one trainer. You know, Khan's, you know, won world titles when he was with Freddie Roach, and Freddie Roach also trained Manny Pacquiao, and they had great spars together. And you know what? It would have been great. I would have loved to see that fight between Khan and Pacquiao, especially early on in 2014-15. It would have been a brilliant fight. The speed, I would have just loved to see the speed in the ring. How would have they both managed with fighting guys? Because Khan's not used to fighting guys that are anywhere near as quick as him, and Pacquiao's not used to fighting anybody as quick as him. So I would have loved to have seen how both would have reacted to the speed, because for the first time they would be fighting somebody that's just as quick, if not quicker than them. So it would have been an eye-opener for either guy, because they're always seen as, whenever they go into the ring, they're always seen as the quicker guy. They're always seen as a speedster. But how would they have done with somebody as equally, if not quicker, hand speed, which would have been brilliant to watch. But yeah, I think not to have Manny Pacquiao on that list was ludicrous. I think Manny Pacquiao is definitely faster than Lomachenko. And probably some of the others as well. I think these two guys, I'm talking all time, not just of this era, but when you're talking about, if you were to talk about who has the quickest hands of all time, you would mention Khan and Pacquiao's name. They're that fast, you know. Now I know speed isn't everything, as we saw. You know, Khan was quicker than Canelo and he got knocked out. Speed isn't everything, but it definitely is a big advantage when you've got that kind of speed. And obviously, as you saw, with even in Amir Khan's career, his career was nowhere near as successful as Pacquiao's career, of course. You know, because Pacquiao had a lot of other attributes which Khan didn't have, like power. He had a much better chin. Also, he was just, a monster, especially in his prime. He was just a monster. Amir Khan was obviously more vulnerable, but nevertheless, Amir Khan went on to achieve great things as well with that speed. Just raw speed. He became a unified champion. Was a silver medalist, of course. So he achieved a lot, and that was his gift. His natural talent was the speed, because he was so much quicker than everybody else. And same with Pacquiao, he was so much quicker than everybody else. These guys were always, to beat these guys on points is difficult, because they would always outpoint you because of their work rate. They're throwing so many punches. They're throwing punches in bunches. They'd catch the eyes they'd catch the attention of the judges. So probably the best way to beat these guys will probably be by stoppage. Even though Khan lost a controversial decision to Peterson and Pacquiao lost to Mayweather, he had some close fights with Marquez, etc. But to beat these guys on points would have been very difficult. You would probably have to knock them out. And with obviously Amir Khan, he's been knocked out a couple of times. Pacquiao's been knocked out a couple of times. But with Pacquiao, he had more of a granite chin, more of a great chin. So it was a lot harder to beat Pacquiao. Pacquiao just fought many fighters, and he fought guys in higher weight classes, which obviously becomes dangerous as well, because you're fighting guys that are heavier, bigger than you. But yeah, Pacquiao didn't lose a step with his speed. Even when he was moving up weight, his speed was unbelievable. So these two guys, and when with Pacquiao, let me to say their fastest fights that I've seen. Manny Pacquiao, give me guys your fight where you think Manny Pacquiao was looking unbelievably fast. But I'm gonna say there's two really: the De La Hoya fight and the Hatton fight. I thought his punches were so fast you barely saw, if you blink you miss like 3-4 punches. It was so quick, even to the naked eye it was so quick. Khan, when won his fight that he was looking so fast? I would say the Malignaggi fight. In that fight, he was so fast, like really fast. Like some of the punches, you would, even by watching it by the naked eye, you're missing them. Like you have to watch the replay. He was so quick, so quick. And those for me, their fastest fights. Now, maybe you guys have other fights that you think they were looking quick in. Where, give me your fastest fight, or give me your fight where you think Pacquiao was looking the quickest that you've ever seen him. And same with Khan. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I want to know your guys' opinion on this. What do you guys make of the fact that they left Pacquiao out of the list of the fastest fighters, fastest hand speed? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to know all of your opinions, know what you guys feel about it. Oh yeah, make sure to like the videos. I want to thank all of you for liking my videos. I see that the likes on my videos have definitely improved, and the views are improving. I was a bit worried of late, you know, my views had gone down, but I feel like the views are coming back slowly. So I appreciate your guys' support. It feels like you guys are coming back. There's, you know, my channel's being pushed out more, so thank you. Keep supporting and keep helping me push the channel forward. I really appreciate all of you guys' support. I thank you for all the support that you've shown me, you know, throughout my time on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for about 2.5 years now, so I really appreciate all your guys' support. Thank you very much, and stay safe, stay at home, and guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.
I want to thank you all for me reaching 7,000 subs. I appreciate your support. Guys, as you can probably see from my channel art, I have recently started Patreon and Blogger. If you were to click on this icon here, it will take you to my Patreon page, and I just want to take you through my Patreon page. So at the minute, I've got 2 options. Hopefully, I will increase this if my Patreon grows. But at the minute, I've got one option, which is $1 a month fan donation, which will obviously help me produce better quality content on YouTube and faster for you guys. And I've got another option of $3 a month for 2 live streams a week discussing boxing with myself. You guys will get to speak to me face to face, and I'll take you to my boxing blog. So if you were to click on this B sign here, it will take you to my boxing blogs, which is this page here. And all you have to do is click on here, and that will take you to my boxing blogs, where you can see all my different articles that I've wrote. So as you can see, I've wrote 6 articles about different topics. So if you want to click on one of my articles, all you got to do is click on this, and it will take you straight to the article, and you can read it, and you can then go back and read the others if you would like. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just highlight this to you. So make sure to read my articles. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. And guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for me reaching 7,000 subs. Guys, I'm out.
Guys, Floyd Money Mayweather says he is done with boxing. He says that his boxing career is over, and he has put the speculation to all bed. Now, I did a video a couple of days ago saying that I think Mayweather would come back and fight Pacquiao. I was obviously wrong. Thing is, with Floyd Mayweather, there was a lot of rumors, there was a lot of signals coming out that he is going to fight again. You know, he even announced it last year that he's going to come back in 2020. And now, who knows, maybe he was coming back. Maybe Mayweather was coming back. I just think that these tragedies that have happened with his, you know, he first lost his ex-missus, and then he lost his uncle. I think that he probably thought, nah, I don't need boxing anymore. Enough's enough. I'm not coming back. And I think he's put boxing to bed. He's basically said, I'm retiring. I'm finished in boxing. I'm not coming back. And fair enough. You know, he's had a great career. He doesn't need to come back. There's nothing more to prove. I would have loved to see the Pacquiao rematch from a selfish point of view. But to be honest, I'll be honest with you. Even the Manny Pacquiao fans don't really want Floyd Mayweather back. They don't really want to see Manny Pacquiao fight Floyd Mayweather. They want to see Manny Pacquiao fight Terence Crawford or Errol Spence and beat one of them. Because I've seen a lot of their reactions, and they don't really care if Manny fights, or they don't really care if he avenges the loss or not. They would prefer him to fight Crawford or Spence, who the current, because at the end of the day, even if Manny was to fight Floyd now, if Floyd hasn't fought for a long time, he beats him, everyone's going to say, well, Floyd was retired, you know. So he'll get a lot more credit in years to come and in the history if he was to beat Crawford or Spence. That aside, you know, I think Mayweather's made the right decision, that retiring from the sport, because he can't beat any top fighter right now. Any active fighter, Mayweather can't beat them. You know, he can't beat Spence, he can't beat Crawford, and he can't beat Pacquiao. So I always knew that if he was to come back now to fight Pacquiao, because he weren't going to fight Spence or Crawford, let's put it out there. But if he was going to come back to fight Pacquiao, he would be an underdog in my opinion. And Pacquiao's been active, he's currently a champion. So, and he just beat Thurman, right? he's still got the hunger, still got the desire. He's still tough. We know that. We've seen him. We've seen it against Thurman, and I just don't think that would be a good fight for Floyd right now. So I think Floyd's made the right decision. And he's even said that he's not really interested in the Conor McGregor fight. I think, like I said, since he's, maybe he might have come back. I think the recent tragedies might have just pushed him over the edge and said, you know what, I'm not fighting anymore. It could have just been the fact that he was messing around and just playing with the public. Floyd loves doing that as well. So, like I said, I think he's made the right call. I think he's made the right call, and I think he's had a great career. There's nothing to prove, and just go off into the sunset. What I wouldn't want him to do is keep teasing us, because that's just not right. I think, as boxing fans, thing is, I think here's the thing. People want to see Mayweather fight because it's not so much the fight, because sometimes his fights can be quite boring. But it's the event, it's the build-up, everything to go along with a Mayweather event. I think people will miss that. His fans will miss that, because there's not a lot coming through that is on that level. Mayweather is a huge name. Mayweather and Pacquiao's not got long left. There's not a lot coming through that are going to fill these guys, that are filling these guys' shoes. That's the issue. And that's why people want to see Mayweather come back. Yeah, there are certain people that don't want to see Mayweather back, but there's a lot of people that do, because there's not a lot. Here's the thing. When Roy Jones and that, some of them were still fighting. But I'm saying when Mike Tyson left, people stop talking about Mike Tyson. They talk about Pacquiao, Mayweather, because they're the talk of the town, right? The problem is Mayweather and Pacquiao are going, but there's nothing that has filled those two guys. Now, there are Canelo, Joshua, but I don't think they're on that. Now, Canelo financially is, but in terms of have they filled the boots of Mayweather and Pacquiao? I don't quite think so. And I think that's why people still want to see Pacquiao fight. They still want to see Mayweather come back, because there's nothing currently that are filling Mayweather's boots. There's nothing currently that when Pacquiao goes that's going to, in my opinion, fill Pacquiao's boots. So that's why people would still want to see Pacquiao fights. People still want to see Mayweather fight, because there's not a lot coming through on that level. And maybe it's going to take a long time before we get someone on that level. And people probably felt the same way when Sugar Ray Leonard was fighting, when they retired. Right, who's going to replace these guys? There will be someone eventually that comes along that will, but we just can't see it right now. So that's why people probably want to see Mayweather and Pacquiao go on forever. But at the end of the day, the journey comes to an end one day, and we just have to move on with time. However, I just think at the minute, because we can't see anything replacing those guys, we find it difficult to move on. Over time we will, because there will be somebody that comes along that replaces Mayweather and Pacquiao. But right now, unfortunately, there's nothing there. So we're still looking at Mayweather to come out of retirement. We're still hoping Pacquiao carries on, just because of the fact that we don't think there's a lot coming through. And I think that's why people still want to see him fight. And yes, people want to see him lose, but there's generally also people that want to see Mayweather come back just to fight, just because they want to see him fight, because they love they love everything involved with a Mayweather event. Like me, I love everything around a Mayweather event, just to build up the hype, everything. I love all of that. I feel like it gives boxing a lot of attention. So that's gonna be sad that we're never gonna see that again. But at the end of the day, like I said, every journey comes to an end, and Mayweather's put an end to this journey. He doesn't want to fight again, and I think he's made the right call. I think he has, because I think if he was to fight a top fighter right now, I think he would lose. So Mayweather, to me, has made the right decision in retiring, and I wish him all the best in retirement. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Let me know what you think, and guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all in the next video.
I want to thank you all for me reaching 7,000 subs. I appreciate your support. Guys, as you can probably see from my channel art, I have recently started Patreon and Blogger. If you were to click on this icon here, it will take you to my Patreon page, and I just want to take you through my Patreon page. So at the minute, I've got two options. Hopefully, I will increase this if my Patreon grows. But at the minute, I've got one option, which was $1 a month fan donation, which will obviously help me produce better quality content on YouTube and faster for you guys. And I've got another option of $3 a month for 2 live streams a week discussing boxing with myself. You guys will get to speak to me face to face. And I'll take you to my boxing blog. So if you were to click on this B sign here, it will take you to my boxing blogs, which is this page here. And all you have to do is click on here, and that will take you to my boxing blogs where you can see all my different articles that I've wrote. So as you can see, I've wrote 6 articles about different topics. So if you want to click on one of my articles, all you got to do is click on this, and it will take you straight to the article, and you can read it, and you can then go back and read the others if you would like. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just highlight this to you. So make sure to read my articles. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. And guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for me reaching 7,000 subs. Guys, I'm out. I want to thank you all for me reaching 7,000 subs. I appreciate your support. Guys, as you can probably see from my channel art, I have recently started Patreon and Blogger. If you were to click on this icon here, it will take you to my Patreon page, and I just want to take you through my Patreon page. So at the minute, I've got 2 options. Hopefully, I will increase this if my Patreon grows. But at the minute, I've got one option, which was $1 a month fan donation, which will obviously help me produce better quality content on YouTube and faster for you guys. And I've got another option of $3 a month for 2 live streams a week discussing boxing with myself. You guys will get to speak to me face to face. And I'll take you to my boxing blog. So if you were to click on this B sign here, it will take you to my boxing blogs, which is this page here. And all you have to do is click on here, and that will take you to my boxing blogs where you can see all my different articles that I've wrote. So as you can see, I've wrote 6 articles about different topics. So if you want to click on one of my articles, all you got to do is click on this, and it will take you straight to the article, and you can read it, and you can then go back and read the others if you would like. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just highlight this to you. So make sure to read my articles. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. And guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for me reaching 7,000 subs. Guys, I'm out.